Welcome to Dave's Home Cooking. Today it's going to be wienerschnitzel, to be more accurate. A natural schnitzel. A natural schnitzel means that it's breaded only on one side. And it'll get a dusting of flour, then an egg wash, and then a combination of panko and Parmigiano Reggiano, which also makes it a cheese schnitzel, so it's a natural cheese schnitzel. The veal, I'm just using veal cutlets. It's a lot cheaper than using scallopini. Is marinating in lemon juice, and that's the key. You want to marinate it in lemon juice for 30 to 60 minutes, something like that, and that's what's happening now. You can see here it's marinating in the lemon juice. I've let this go for about 60 minutes, and that's long enough. I'm going to pat it dry, then I'm going to set up a breading station, which will consist of seasoned flour, then an egg wash, and then panko with the Parmigiano Reggiano mixed in. Once we get one side only breaded, it will sit 15 to 30 minutes so that can set, so that it doesn't come off during cooking. Next step, I've got a combination of olive oil and a whole bunch of butter. The olive oil is to raise the smoke point of the butter so that it doesn't burn. And what you want a whole lot of fat in that pan, because you want the schnitzels swimming, essentially. You don't want them deep fried, but you do want them swimming. So I'm going to do 2 of them at a time, and then I'll put them on a rack and put them in a warm oven, since I've got 6 of them. So it'll be 3 shifts of 2 each. The first 2 in, we'll give it about 5 minutes per side. I just flipped them, and a lot of the breading is coming off. The reason that happened, I didn't have the oil hot enough. Fortunately, that's just the first batch. Once these are done, I'm going to start over again. More butter, more oil. This time I'm going to bring that oil up to temperature, that butter up to temperature. I don't think I had it hot enough. Attempt number 2, and I'm hoping this time I've got the oil hot enough. I believe I do. We'll find out in a minute. Much better, but you can see the one on the bottom still had a problem. So that part of the pan apparently isn't hot enough to begin with. Okay, attempt number 3 and the final attempt. You can see out of the first 4 I got 1 perfect one. Hopefully I get 2 perfect ones out of this one. You can definitely tell the front of the pan is cooler than the back of the pan, which is unusual for cast iron. I guess I just don't have it placed. Well, I thought I had it placed pretty much centered over the flame. I know that the oven tilts to the back a little bit, so the oil or fat tends to go back there, but I have enough in there that I wouldn't think that would be a problem. Apparently it is. Here's today's schnitzel dinner. I, of course, took one of the perfect ones. Thanks for joining me today. What did we learn? The oil has to be hot enough, or fat. In this case, it was a combination of vegetable oil and butter. Has to be hot enough. The other thing that I've learned, I need to level my oven, my stove, because all the oil drifts to the back of the pan, and that's why you saw the uneven cooking in the breading. Anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed today's show.